Hello, it's Andy and Muffin. We're going to talk about a topic that a lot of martial arts instructors don't really cover. Just getting her paws underneath me. And that is what to do when speaking with police. So we'll just cover a basic example, right? Is that if you defend yourself and the police are called, how to deal with them. Okay. The first thing that you should do is not speak to them at all. Right? You should say, "Listen, I would love to make a statement." Like if you know that it's pretty serious and you know that there's an excellent chance you're going to get charged, don't speak to police. Now, if you're already security, or like let's say a bouncer or security or bar staff, and you've had to defend yourself, I say that you may want to, at the very most, say, "You know what, I've defended myself. I would like to make a written statement, and I would be more than happy to come down and make that in the morning." But don't make it while you're emotionally charged and emotions are flying, right? Especially if the person you defended yourself from, like the person who your attacker, is hurt. It's very dangerous to start making a statement, especially while you got adrenaline running through you, emotions are high, right? There's a lot of confusion. You actually suffer intoxication, believe it or not, while you're under adrenaline, right? Like your thought processes and the things that come out of your mouth aren't really normal, right? So avoid the temptation to try to talk your way out of it, get really chatty. And if you are a chatty person, and if you're a very prideful person, think, "You know what, I'm smart enough to talk my way out of anything," screw that. Silence is golden. Keep your mouth shut. Think of your voice as a shovel. And the more you use it, the worse you dig your hole. I know a woman personally. She's a nurse, an RN. She defended herself against a woman, got under charge, made a statement to police. Her lawyer told her flat out, "If you would have kept your mouth shut, this would have been a $2,500 deal. Because you opened your mouth, it's going to cost you 15 grand. He didn't say it exactly like that, but he says it's going to cost because there's a lot of stuff he has to sift through. There's a lot of stuff he has to fight. There's a lot of stuff he has to, contend against, right? Because she thought she was smart enough to make a statement, right? Keep your mouth shut. Don't make a statement. Okay. Now that being said, I'm going to go over the Constitution, Section 10 of our Canadian Charter of Rights. I'm actually going to read it to you, and I'm going to tell you what that translates into you. Okay, so I'm going to read the Section 10 of our Constitution, right? Which, interestingly enough, was written in 1982. Okay, so Section 10 of the Canadian Charter of Rights reads, "Everyone has the right on arrest or detention, A, to be informed promptly of the reasons therefor, B, to retain and instruct counsel without delay and to be informed of that right, and C, to have the validity of the detention determined by way of habeas corpus and to be released if the detention is not lawful." Okay, so let's just go into that here, okay? Generally speaking, when the police show up on scene, right, and let's say your attacker, he's fucked up, or she's fucked up, right? They've got either a broken nose, they're bloody, like it could be minor injury, like a bloody nose, it could be major injury, right? Major skull split open, right? Bones are broken, possibly even death if it's really, really serious, right? The police show up, excellent chance you're going to get charged anyways. Doesn't matter. The police will try to bait you and say, "Hey, you know what? We're your friends. Talk to us, right? We're your buddies. We're on your side. You just got to talk to us and tell us what happened." Avoid that, right? Some police may very well do that, right? They may very well want you to divulge to them what's happened. But it's better off to be safe. Don't make a statement, period, right? You got to remember too that they have a lot of listening and recording devices. They have dash cams too, right, in their vehicles, right? Keep your mouth shut. Right? Anyways, if they charge you, right, there's going to be one of two offenses that they charge you with. Okay? In Canada, we call them summary offenses, and then we have indictable offenses. Well, let's just talk about what summary offenses are. A summary offense means that it's a lesser offense, right? And these could be offenses like shoplifting, minor assaults, mischief, petty stuff, right? Generally speaking, I think it's actual law. I don't think you could be sentenced to more than 18 months if convicted on a summary offense. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's right. If anyone has any questions or comments about that, leave it in the comments bar, and I will answer that. But I'm pretty sure it's 18 months. And then we have indictable offenses, very serious offenses, right? Like serious assaults, like aggravated assault, attempted murder, could be even murder itself, right? Treason, like these are very, very serious offenses, right? Anyways, so they're going to take you probably into custody. They're going to tell you what you're charged with. They may not say whether it's indictable or summary, but they're going to tell you either you're detained or you're under arrest, right? They're going to take you down to the cop shop. So if you end up down at the cop shop, right, police station, police detachment, wherever you happen to be residing in Canada, right, within, I'd say, 20 minutes of your arrest, if you're way out in the sticks, it's going to be more. Like if it's the RCMP and you're in a big rural community, it may take them longer to get from wherever they arrested you. Like let's say they arrested you out in the highway, it may take them longer to get you into the police detachment or police station. But generally speaking, within about, I'd say, 15 to 20 minutes of your arrest, you should be on the phone to a lawyer, right? If you don't have a lawyer, the police have to tell you the number to duty counsel. They have to provide the number to duty counsel. Duty counsel is a defense lawyer paid for by the taxpayers, and they will tell you what's going to go on, what you should expect, right? Probably help you understand the charge that you're under, right? Generally speaking, the police usually let you call a lawyer after they've officially charged you, right? So they can hold you up to 24 hours without charge, but generally speaking, they give you access to the phone after they charge you, right? Pretty much that's about it. So let's say you find yourself under charge, right? Let's say it was a minor incident, right? You defended yourself, the other party got a black eye or a bloody snout, right? Probably going to be a summary offense, right? Let's say it was a very serious offense, right? Let's say somebody kicked your door in, right? And you clubbed them over the head with a baseball bat, right? Now they're in a coma. Chances are that's going to be, the police will charge you with indictable offense, right? It's either going to be aggravated assault or attempted murder, right? Even though they kicked in your door, right? And you smashed their head. So, indictable offense is a very serious offense. The police will try to keep you in custody. The police and Crown are going to try to keep you in custody. And this is where you go to your show cause hearing. Now, generally speaking, if you don't have a record, just going to back up here slightly. If you don't have a record and it's a summary offense and it's not on the too much serious side, the police will kick you out on a PTA. It's called a promise to appear. They give you a list of conditions. Be a good boy, keep the peace, be of good behavior, no drinking, no drugs, no booze, no bullshit, and they kick you out the door and they give you a court date. Right? Anyways, back to the indictable stuff. They're going to try to keep you in custody. Okay? So that means that you'll go from the detachment or police station down to the courthouse. And at the courthouse, so generally speaking, within a day of your arrest, right, if it's an indictable offense, they have to bring you before a judge or justice of the peace. If they were going to keep you longer than 24 hours, they got to prove that the detention is lawful. Okay? And this is where habeas corpus comes in. It's one of the the founding rights in our free and democratic society. Right? So when you go to court, you can use the duty counsel for your initial appearance, like your bail hearing, to get out, unless you have counsel of your own, right? And here's another thing. You're entitled to many phone calls as you want to, right? You can be on the phone as much as you want to get in touch with counsel. It's not just one phone call. You're entitled to many as you want to get in touch with counsel. And your lawyer can also phone you back at the police station too, or detachment, to get in touch with you. So here's an interesting tidbit. If it's really, really serious, okay, the Crown may not have all the facts to disclose to the defense, meaning you, for you to go for bail. You may sit in jail a little bit longer than you like. It might be a couple days, might even be a week, right? But it may take up to a week to get bail if it's very, very serious, right? Suppose you killed somebody, right? There's going to be a lot of circumstance and facts that both defense and Crown are going to have to go over to get you out, okay? So, but the most important thing is, even if you're in custody and there's like another cellmate in the jail cell with you, or you find yourself in custody and talking with other people who are in custody, keep your mouth shut. Don't talk to them. The only ones you talk to are your lawyer, and I would say at the very most, yeah, just your lawyer, right? Maybe if you got close friends who come to visit you, right? Don't talk to them about the matter that's before the courts, but try to keep to yourself. Only speak to your lawyer about your criminal matter, right? Yeah, but anyways, that's my advice here. Right, Muffin? Yeah, she's sleepy. That's my advice here about what to do if you find yourself under charge or under investigation for assault while defending yourself here in Canada. Right, Muffin? Yeah, it's a hard dog life.